Hello and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club, welcome back to Monica Staring Into Our Souls, and welcome back to Finn the Human saying she's always been full of sunshine, because Sayori is behaving a little weird. But between last episode and this episode, because Monica was saying, hey, you can use the save load function to change your choices in the game or to write poems for other girls. And Sayori keeps saying, hey, why aren't you spending time with other girls? I'm like, what is going on? I'm not entirely sure. But, if we hit upload, I have three save games on page 6. I've got a perfect playthrough for Sayori, a perfect playthrough for Natsuki, and a perfect playthrough for Yuri. I'm going to say Natsuki's one's pretty cool. So that's 3 perfect poems for each of the 3 girls and different saves. In fact, if we exit DDLC, and we find ourselves on the desktop, it is 12:30 in the afternoon on a Sunday. It is 12:30, yes. If we hit up pictures, we have some extra pictures. So when you write the perfect poems, or just any poem for any specific girl, you get a little unlockable. So we've already seen the Sayori little side sojourn. You get one for Yuri, you get one for Natsuki. Yuri and Natsuki seem to be fairly similar in that they actually revolve around literature and books and manga and things, whereas Sayori is just like, well, she keeps bonking herself on the brain. I'm not entirely sure. Sayori's is very different to the other 2 girls. She's more invested in the actual mechanism or mechanics of the club and the festival, and the other girls are more interested in reading. Sayori's is like, ooh, don't look at my box. It's my box. And Yuri's just like, feed me chocolate, man, meat. So yeah, that's an interesting thing. We've also got some other unlockables. If you select the word Doki Doki during the poem game, well, you only do that if you're really writing for Natsuki. So you get the little unlockable, a concept sketch of the complete cast, and it did turn out pretty much the same as it is in the game. We got another one all the way down, which is select the word horror during the poem game. So that is the Halloween 2019, all the cast in Halloween get up. Which I kind of understand the witch and the angel, not entirely sure the cow and it's Magical Girl. It's like one of the Japanese magical girls. Okay, yeah, I get it now. What else have we got? We got sketches. So during the poem game, write a perfect poem for Sayori. In Act 1, write all 3 poems for Yuri. Oh, because we wrote 3 poems for Yuri, the game has unlocked the chocolate man meat picture. She's like, ooh, give me the chocolate straight into my mouth. Perfect poem for Yuri. Okay, cool. So it does do it for at least the unlockables. And perfect poem for Natsuki. So this is the outline sketch. I think there's another word-related one all the way at the top. Yes, there is. So we've got use the word kawaii. So again, if you're writing a poem for Natsuki, you would use kawaii and unlock that wallpaper. And I think one of these is the raccoon. Okay, that was the missing Yuri's poem. Because we were writing for Sayori, the other girls just seem to, well, not want to show us their poems, so you have to specifically write for the other girls. Okay, fine. So that's what I was doing in between episodes. I don't know if the game recognizes that you've done that and changes in the future. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know too much about this game. So we're just going to go back in. Okay, and we're back to Monica Staring Into Our Souls, and Finn the Human saying she's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it's always been. Hehehe. You're so funny, Finn the Human. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. Finn the Human says nothing at all. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know, anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her. So try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. Not cheerfully, not thoughtfully, but meaningfully. What does that mean? I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit down myself. That means the same thing as what's written. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Nobody says anything at all. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Who should I show my poem to first? Well, Sayori. Sayori says nothing at all. This is your best one so far. It's really nice, Finn the Human. Thanks. Finn the Human says nothing at all. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, Finn the Human. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end... Yeah? I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait... Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori? No. Finn the Human. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori? I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori. I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Finn the Human. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. Sad, evil laugh? I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Who should I show my poem to next? Damn! Alright, that's not what I was expecting. Okay, cool. Yeah, the girl needs a cupcake and a hug. We're gonna go with Yuri. Yuri says nothing at all. Yuri doesn't look too enthusiastic about spending time with me. I guess if she changes her mind, she'll come to me. But I should leave her be for now. Who should I show my poem to next? Wow, okay, Natsuki. Natsuki says nothing at all. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course. I'm at least trying. Damn, Natsuki. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Huh? No, gross. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me anyway? Scaring or scarring? No, that's scaring. That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Damn, Finn the Human. Gah. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh? Maybe I won't mind scaring you anyway after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. That's why I busted your kidneys. Yeah, damn, Natsuki. Don't worry, I was too. Ah, cheerful evil laugh. Then the human says nothing at all, while clutching his kidneys. How the hell do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway. Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. I'll be your beach. What? Not expecting that. Not expecting that. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go to. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand, wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah. I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Damn, Natsuki. First the physical trauma, and then actually that was a really nice poem. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. So you decided to write about the beach first, and then came up with a message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it, or whatever. I see. I don't really have much to contribute here, since I didn't actually read Yuri's poem. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Who should I show my poem to next? Well, I guess it's Monica. Hi, Finn the Human. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Ahahaha, evil laugh. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hand. And she says nothing at all. Ahahaha, evil laugh. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. And then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. Besides, I joined the club. We've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. You missed since in the last sentence, but I let that slide. Yeah, I know, Monica. It's just hard reading and writing at the same time. I mean, reading and speaking. I can't even do that properly. That reminds me. About how Sayori's been a little off today. Yeah? Did she tell you something? Well... Been the human. You haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright, just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It will be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Damn, Monica. The in-game tutorial. Don't know. Okay, alright. Sarah's been acting so much happier since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Finn the Human says nothing at all. Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I think it is the time to be talking about this. I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am. A feather, lost, adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and I fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. but a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. So do I, actually. Not to get philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Ah, evil laugh. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. Finn the human? You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things that you can work on. It's so much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening! Okay, you three, we're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe? Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? Damn, Natsuki, pointing out what should have been obvious to Finn the human. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, I done screwed up. She's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force her. Who? How? What? Did Yuri turn into an owl? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, you guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right! Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted! And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, Yuri says nothing at all. Yuri, you can... Natsuki says nothing at all in a questioning manner. Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No! That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Natsuki says nothing at all. Now, Natsuki's pouting too... Jeez. Even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Suri enough credit. But I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind's already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Finn the human. The one who is truly useless. You will laugh. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own? Finn the human may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations? Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Yeah, sounds like you're just making excuses for Finn the human too. What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, we should probably leave it there for now. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there for now. So if you like this, definitely leave a little like, leave a subscribe. Things have got a little bit weird. I have a feeling they're going to get a lot weird, but you know, that's just the roller coaster we happen to be on. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It does help the channel. Like the video because it helps the video, and I'll tell you what, I'll catch you next time.